Hi, I'm Tati, and this is what I read during the final biannual bibliothon. So for the final round of the biannual bibliothon, I actually had 5 books on my TBR, and I only ended up reading 3 of them. First up was Every Hearted Doorway by Shannon McGuire. I liked this book. There were certain elements of it that I really liked, like the descriptive writing and the mystery elements of the plot and most of the characters. However, there were some things about it I just didn't really like. I'm not sure what it is about it that kind of threw me off. Maybe it's the length of the story, because it's kind of a complex world and story to tell in such a short amount of pages. It's great for a readathon, which is why I picked it up for the readathon, really. But I feel like I would have enjoyed the story more if it had been longer or more fleshed out, maybe. So I ended up giving it 2.5 out of 5 stars. This completed the challenges of reading a host's 5-star read and an author I had never read before, and it was 170 pages long. Next up, I read Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. This is such a great and classic mystery. I'm so glad I finally read it. I actually listened to it as an audiobook, which is the only reason I had time to finish it during the readathon. But I think I would enjoy it more reading it as a physical or ebook. I ended up giving it 5 out of 5 stars regardless, because it's so good. It's 347 pages according to Goodreads, and this completed the challenges of an adult book and a predicted 5-star read. Next, I picked up Wires and Nerve by Marissa Meyer. I really enjoyed this book. I loved being back in the Lunar Chronicles world with all our favorite characters, and the fact that this book stars Aiko made it all that much better. This completed the challenges of a book I was really excited to read but never picked up, and a graphic novel. It's 238 pages, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm really excited to read the next one. I did finish one more book, and that was The Vanishing Stair by Maureen Johnson. This was not on my TBR, so it doesn't complete any of the reading challenges for the biannual bibliothon. Plus, I was already halfway through it when I started the readathon, so I'm not really counting for that, but I did read half of it, so I'm going to count the pages I read, which was 197 pages, and I loved this book so much. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I'm really excited for the next one. And I also started reading Defy the Stars by Claudia Gray. I barely got into this book. I started reading it because it was the only book I had as an ebook. And I wasn't at home, so it was easy to read it. But I only got to page 48 in this book, so 48 pages of this book read. That leaves me with a total of 3 completed books read, plus a half a book, plus a very tiny sliver of a book, and a total of 1,000 pages, if I did my math correctly, because that sounds insane. And I'm pretty happy with that amount of reading, considering I spent most of my free time during the readathon editing my challenge videos. Let me know if you participated in the biannual bibliothon and what you read. If you did, in the comments. You can also let me know what you thought of any of the books I talked about in this video. If you liked this video, please give it a like. I have new videos every Tuesday and Friday, so subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye! Why did I picked the tiniest book to do the thumbnail with? For reasons I don't know.